Yo, 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 you already know what time it is, man. We coming through pushing that positivity, that progression. You know, we pushing the real P around here, man. We making this cool, man. Real men out here, real men, real women. We pushing the culture forward, man. You know, when you pushing that positivity, a lot of times, man, it's all about duality. Is what I come to find out. Being positive, it gotta be some negative in that shit too. And I got a call from an individual, man, that just won't seem to leave me alone. And when I say not leave me alone, it's just, again, you know, me changing my life, me transforming my life from what I used to be, what I used to be on. Anybody can see that, especially people that's close to me. And I want to make this video asking, what we talking about, man? What is we gonna talk about? This for the chosen ones out here, man. It get lonely being a chosen one, man. Or should I say, you're all alone. You know what I mean? Because alone is a choice. When you lonely, you forced to be lonely. You don't want to be lonely. You know what I mean? But when you alone, as far as you might not have a lot of partners that you rock with, or you know, people you get on the phone with and, you know, chop it up with, conversate with, family, friends, loved ones. You ain't got too many of those that you can really communicate with. That's for the chosen ones, man. We have to deal with that. But you know, you can't blend in. You gotta have to stand out. That's what you were sitting down here for. So I'm talking to this individual, and I'm the whole time like, bro, what the fuck is we talking about? See, when you talking to, I don't want to call them losers because that's kind of harsh or whatnot, and ain't nobody better than nobody. But when you talking to these individuals that's not on the same vibration or frequency that you on, ask yourself, what you gonna talk about? What can I relate to you about? A lot of times when I'm talking to motherfuckers like this, man, I find myself talking about, you know, something negative that's going on in my life, or a shortcoming that I had, just to make them feel better about themselves, man. Because we sure damn can't talk about the accomplishments and aspirations that I got. And they can't neither. They always talking about somebody else and bringing up some bullshit. And you know, when you talk about your shortcomings to these type motherfuckers, it make them feel good. And it's not that they are haters or nothing like that. You know, people will be like, oh man, people want to see me down. They do, but they don't. They love you. And what's that saying? People want to see you do good, but just not better than them. What it is that they love you. They want the best for you. But if you just talking about your wins, it's going to make them feel bad. So when you talk about some shortcomings, it lets them know that they're not alone. And when they get around other motherfuckers, they're not going to talk about your wins. They ain't going to talk about the shit that, you know, you done accomplished and what you got going on. Hell no. They going to talk about them fucking shortcomings that you told their ass, man. Again, not always to be hate, but it's just to make themselves feel like, okay, my life ain't that bad. Or I ain't lacking that much. I ain't slacking that much. I'm cool. You ain't got nothing in common with these motherfuckers, man. They ain't gonna congratulate you, bro, and tell you, I'm proud of you, I see what you doing, and it's not gonna happen. So what the fuck are y'all talking about? Like I said, you sure can't talk about no wins because these motherfuckers ain't got none. You sure can't talk about no accomplishments that you got because they ain't got none. Aspirations, yeah, you might can talk about some goals and aspirations you got, but the difference between you and them is that you accomplishing yours. These motherfuckers is just gonna sit there and talk about them all day. And that's my last point on what you were talking to these motherfuckers for. You could talk about aspirations, but when are they gonna become accomplishments? Life is about change, constant change. If you ain't changing, motherfucker, you dying. And I know motherfuckers that's been the same and saying the same shit for 20 years. 25, 30 years. It's like, how the fuck can you even hold the same conversation, you know what I'm saying, with me? And we had this shit for going on 10 years. Shout out to Cat Williams. I forgot the joke he was saying, like, motherfucker, if y'all talking about the same shit y'all was talking about last year, you gotta get the fuck away from me. And that's real, man. We coming up on New Year's, man. New Year's resolution. If you around a motherfucker that is on that, oh, I ain't got no New Year's resolutions, that's bullshit. Get the fuck away from them. Unless they got new month resolutions, new week, new day, new hour resolutions, okay. But if these motherfuckers ain't evolving, motherfuckers been best friends since they was high school, yeah, you do have those, like, you know what I mean? Don't let me say that as I say that, but motherfuckers that's just been cool because y'all parents decided to live in the same neighborhood, your grandma and they grandma got a house in the same neighborhood, motherfucker, I ain't loyal to you for that. Fuck is we talking about? I know people that's got the same mind that they had when we was 14, man. Motherfucker 38, man. They doing the same shit. I remember my mama used to talk about how she ain't go out no more because, you know, ain't nobody finna be going to the same clubs I was at 21. Now I'm 38. I'm looking at motherfuckers going to the same clubs, man. At 21. How the fuck is you 38 in the club with a motherfucker that's 21? You know why? Because a motherfucker mind be fucked up. And not to get off subject, like the R. Kelly situation and dealing with, you know what I mean? What he was dealing with. Because his mind was still like he was fucking 15. Some people mind don't develop. Some people don't change. And you ain't that. You constantly evolving. You constantly changing. So what the fuck is you talking to these motherfuckers for, man? I love y'all.